Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, Alauda Aeronautics unveils Airspeeder Mk4. Copperstate Fly-In postponed due to ATC foul-ups. EHang eVTOL makes first autonomous passenger carrying flight. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. Alauda Aeronautics unveils Airspeeder Mk4. The latest and most highly sophisticated iteration of an eVTOL racer is Alauda Aeronautics' Airspeeder Mk4, a swift machine with a top speed of 196 knots. The 2,094-pound Mk4 is powered by a 1,340 brake horsepower Thunderstrike Hydrogen Turbogenerator that feeds electrical power to the vehicle's batteries and motors. The turbogenerator comprises in part a 3D printed combustor developed for the rocket engines peculiar to the orbital space industry. According to Alauda Aeronautics, subject combustor, quote, keeps the hydrogen flame temperature relatively low, end quote, which reportedly reduces nitrous oxide emissions. So powered, the Mk4 has a claimed range of 163 nautical miles. Diverging from the convention of simple tilt rotors, the Mk4 maneuvers by dint of a, quote, unique gimbaled thrust system, end quote, commanded by a, quote, artificial intelligence flight controller, end quote, which individually adjusts the lightweight 3D printed gimbals on which the contraption's 4 discrete rotor pairs are mounted. The proprietary architecture imbues the Mk4 with the exceptional straight-line velocity and precise maneuverability essential to close-action racing. Alauda Aeronautics' Airspeeder Mk4 is due to be publicly unveiled at the South Star Innovation Festival on March 7, 2023. And after the break, AEA 2022 Year-End Avionics Market Report released.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John Kay.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to 2 Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some other interesting stories. AEA 2022 Year-End Avionics Market Report released. AEA has released its 2022 Year-End Avionics Market Report. Total worldwide business and general aviation avionics sales for the year amounted to more than $2.8 billion as reported by reporting companies. The amount represents a 21.5% increase in total year-end sales compared to 2021, the largest annual percentage increase in the report's 11-year history. During 2022's fourth quarter, avionics sales increased 31.2% compared to 2021's fourth quarter, likewise marking the largest quarterly year-over-year percentage increase in the report's history. Biden DOJ seeks to block JetBlue Spirit merger. After a protracted and acrimonious bidding war with Frontier Airlines, JetBlue Airways announced in July 2022 that it would merge with Spirit Airlines. The $3.8 billion deal, if approved by the DOJ, would give rise to America's fifth largest air carrier. The White House and the Justice Department are making ready to jointly assert their opposition to such by dint of an antitrust action to be brought by the Biden administration. Sources within the DOJ have intimated the department may sue as early as March. Elixir aircraft distributor completes training. Elixir Aircraft has completed its first batch of maintenance and flight training with Cirrus Aviation, paving the way for their arrival in the North American market. The Elixir, the fourth-generation Type 23 certified low-wing two-seater, has gained a number of fans throughout the European market. Cirrus Aviation of Sarasota, Florida, will serve as the American beachhead for the Elixir, providing distribution and after-sales service. The company sent its personnel to Elixir headquarters in La Rochelle, France to get trained. Bandit flight team delights NHL crowd. On February 18, 2023, the National Hockey League's Carolina Hurricanes squared off against the Washington Capitals in a nighttime outdoor game at North Carolina State University's Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. The amazing atmosphere was supplemented by a flyover comprising aircraft of the Bandit flight team, an all-volunteer group of pilots and ground coordinators that enjoys the distinction of being one of the United States' most active aerial display teams. And that's it for today's Trip Around the Patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Copperstate Fly-In postponed due to ATC foul-up. The Copperstate Fly-In is an all-volunteer-run nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting recreational and general aviation through events, scholarships, and public education. Until 2018, the Copperstate Fly-In was held at numerous Phoenix area airports, to include Acton Regional Airport, Williams Gateway Airport, Casa Grande Municipal Airport, and Falcon Field. However, in 2018, the Copperstate Board of Directors partnered with the Buckeye Airfair, an event held every February at Buckeye Municipal Airport. In 2017, the city of Buckeye added an air show, thereby making the airfair a bona fide aviation event. By adding aviation exhibitors, forums, and workshops and attracting a larger number of pilots and airplanes, the Copperstate Fly-In elevated the Buckeye Airfair. Regrettably, the 2023 event has been postponed to October owing to ATC staffing shortfalls. Sarah Andrews, executive director for the Copperstate Fly-In, explained, quote, Airport Tower Manager Kent Hatcher claims he's let his staffing drop to unsafe levels and affirms he can't handle the fly-in traffic for March. Airport Director Corrine Nystrom is accommodating Mr. Hatcher's blunder. She also claims she let her staffing fall to critical levels as well. She decided to postpone the fly-in to October without specifying a date. And after these messages, EHang eVTOL makes first autonomous passenger-carrying flight.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Welcome back. EHang eVTOL makes first autonomous passenger-carrying flight. EHang announced its EH216 AAV had completed a fully autonomous, which is to say pilotless flight carrying 2 intrepid passengers. Subject flight was conducted along Oita, Japan's Tanoura Beach, under approval granted by Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport, and Tourism. Sato Kichiro, mayor of Oita Prefecture, Japan, attended the event and delivered a speech during which he set forth, quote, Last July, EH216 completed Japan's first point-to-point trial flight in Oita, receiving overwhelming responses. Today, EH216 takes on the challenge of passenger-carrying flight, and I'm very pleased to witness this moment. I hope that today's passenger-carrying flight test will accelerate autonomous aerial vehicles to take a further step toward practical use cases, so that this industry full of opportunities could be in full swing, end quote. As evinced by its choice of test locale, EHang enjoys a strong relationship with Japan's aviation regulatory agency and other industry groups. In 2022, the company undertook and successfully completed numerous demonstration flights across Japan and continues to partner with Japanese stakeholders for purpose of highlighting the business case and opportunities for the Japanese urban air mobility industry. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!